Vikings fans, what's up? Welcome back to U.S. Bank Stadium. Mike Wobschall, voice of the Vikings, Paul Allen, joining you for the Between the Lines postgame report presented by Gatorade following an electric 24-17 Vikings victory over the Green Bay Packers. We come down the stretch in the regular season. The intensity is heating up, and the Vikings come away with a big victory on a fun night here at the stadium.
I couldn't be any happier for Kirk Cousins than I am right now, because in doing 9 to noon at KFAN radio, being on Fox 9 before the game, you know, I talked loudly this week about the importance of a Kirk Cousins bounce back off that Soldier Field game. And, you know, I recognize Green Bay's defense is not in the class of the Chicago Bears, but you still have to find a way to get around it and beat a National Football League team. Kirk Cousins against Green Bay in 2 games this season, 767 yards, along with 7 touchdowns and just 1 pick, and the 1 pick was not his fault. So I can't express how happy I am that Kirk Cousins bounced back from that bad game against Chicago and did what he did in this victory over Green Bay. Well done, young man.
38 passing attempts for Kirk Cousins. I have to believe the offensive line for the Vikings really stepped up and played well tonight.
Yeah.
It seemed like Cousins was not bothered by pressure very much.
Yeah.
And though we did not run for a bunch of yardage, I think we ran it well enough.
Yeah.
And Cousins was not under duress.
Well, you know what? The 2 major free agent acquisitions in the offseason for the Vikings, Kirk Cousins and Sheldon Richardson.
They showed up tonight.
This was the newest, biggest game of the season. And Cousins absolutely obliterated Green Bay's defense, and Sheldon Richardson had his first 2-sack game wearing our colors. So we play Belichick, Brady, and Cordero Patterson next week. As Belichick or Zimmer would say, on to New England, but if only for an evening. What a fantastic victory, one the Vikings desperately needed.
The last time we were in this building, we beat the Lions and had 10 sacks. Tonight against A-Raj, we had 4 sacks, so the Vikings defense showed up. I don't know what Rodgers I do know what he finished with, 198 passing yards, but until the last drive, he had 116 through the balance of the game.
Well, I think he only had 218 against the team at Lambeau. So that, I mean, if you keep Aaron Rodgers to those passing yardage numbers, you know what? And you're not going to get me to trash talk quarterback immortality. I mean, I know he plays for Green Bay, and we all want Green Bay to lose. He's one of the great quarterbacks in the history of the NFL. He had that knee problem early in the year. He's working with 2 rookie receivers who are playing basically every play, and I have a lot of respect for Aaron, but for whatever the reason, it's just not clicking for him or them this year.
It's clicking for Stephon Diggs and Adam Thielen.
Wow.
Targeted 20 times tonight, 16 catches, 202 yards, and 2
me?
touchdowns. And the most impressive play, perhaps, was Diggs behind him making the catch on the last play of the game.
Absolutely phenomenal. The pass rush was good. The secondary, for the most part, held up against Devontae Adams. We had a kicking problem again, but nevertheless, you move on to Gillette. Hopefully that gets fixed. And the team goes to 6-4-1. We're just trying to get this team to the playoffs. That's all we're trying to do, courtesy of Gatorade.
Vikings have their eyes on the Chicago Bears, who lead the NFC North. For the time being, the Vikings
on the Bears, man.
Are the top wild card team in the NFC. They would be the 5 seed right now.
It's Belichick.
We got 5 games to go.
It's Belichick. It's Brady. It's Cordero Patterson.
Yeah.
It's
I can't wait.
It's Patriot Pat with that musket that they fire after they score. Everything's aggressive with the red, white, and blue of football immortality. Can't wait.
Yeah, we'll be there.
Yeah.
All right, stay tuned to Vikings.com for more coverage of this win. Victory high 5 for us.
Yeah.
Hope you all have fun. Watch the highlights of the game on Vikings.com.
Patriot Pat, we're coming, baby.
Listen to 9 to noon this week and help celebrate the win and get ready for Vikings versus Patriots. That's next Sunday. Next home game here is against the Miami Dolphins, so a little AFC East tour coming up here for the Minnesota Vikings. It's Patriots next, then it's at Seahawks. 2 tough back-to-back games for the Vikings. Can't wait to get to it. The Vikings win tonight. The post-game report, which is Between the Lines and presented by Gatorade. It's over. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned to Vikings.com for more.